So welcome to this practice. So in this practice, we're going to incorporate all of the 4 postures that you've learned throughout this series. So we're going to start with child's pose, then we're going to go on to butterfly, then cat-cow, and then we're going to finish with a supine twist. But we're going to use some different postures just to bring it all together. So this practice is ideal if you're just feeling a little bit down, maybe in a little bit of pain. We're just going to take it slow, but use that breath as we move through the practice to bring us some energy, some chi, prana, whatever you want to call your energy. So if you need any props throughout this practice, you might need a couple of blocks and you might need a blanket for your knees. That's probably all you're going to need, really. Grab what you need that's going to make you feel comfortable in this practice, and we'll begin. So I'll see you in child's pose. So once you've got yourself down on the mat, let's just do a body check-in. So let's start from the feet. So just let your breath be steady and even. There's no need to control your breath right now. Let's just land on the mat, land in our space. And let's just check on the feet. So just make sure the toes are relaxed. Big toes are connected somehow. Tips of the toes or the sides, depending on the flexibility of your hips. And just let the tops of the feet melt into the mat. Moving up to the thighs. Allowing them to relax. Your knees taking the weight of your legs. Moving up the back body, so just take your attention for a moment to your spine, your back ribs. Notice if there's any tension or uncomfortable feelings in the back. And your shoulders. So just check in. Maybe just draw them back down slightly, so you're pulling your arm sockets back. And just see if you can release them anymore. So press those elbows into the mat. That will then release any tension in the hands. And then keep those elbows pressed in. And then just release, keeping the shoulders back and down as much as you can. Notice how that feels in your middle back. If you don't have space between your nose and your mouth, then whether you can get your head on the ground or not, grab a block. You want that space to be able to breathe. And remember, we're breathing through the nose, inhale and exhale. So before we start that, I just want you to open your mouth and let your tongue completely relax. Cheekbones relax. Okay, we'll begin. So if you're familiar with setting intentions, you may want to set an intention for this practice, whether that be to maybe go slower, maybe set an intention that you're going to practice yoga so many times a week, or maybe just that you're going to give yourself this time, this space. Whatever your intention is, and if that's something that you'd like to do, set that now. Just tell yourself what your aim is. And then let's do 3 big deep breaths together, breathing in through the nose. And we breathe out through the mouth. Inhale. And exhale. As you inhale, feel the chest rise and your forehead slightly pressing into the mat more. And as you exhale, allow the hips to sink further, the ribs, the spine. And again, inhale. And exhale. So now just start to allow the breath to be steady and even now. So breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the nose. So just let go of your day or let go of your evening. Whatever you've been doing, whatever has happened before you've got on the mat, just let it go. Allowing your fingers to relax, your arms, your legs, your back. Building that energy through the body as you bring your breath through the body, breathing in all the way through the front body. And as you exhale, allow it to just wash over and melt. So from here we're going to get a little bit more active in our child's pose. So I want you to press your fingers and your palms into the mat and then lift the elbows up. And then start to deepen your breath, breathing in, breathing out. So I want you to continue this breath, and whilst you're pressing your palms and all 10 fingertips into the ground, I want you to just take your focus to your back body, your back ribs. By opening up the back ribs and allowing the muscles and the tendons and all of that fascia tissue that surrounds your organs, you're bringing in fresh blood, fresh oxygen, fresh energy into your back body, opening up your ribs, which will give your organs space to breathe, but also ignite your parasympathetic nervous system, reducing your cortisol levels, bringing some calm and peace into this moment. So I'm going to be quiet now, but I want you to concentrate on your breathing, and we're going to do 6 breaths. I'll guide you into the first one, and then you can do the 5 on your own. Breathing in, breathing out. Well done. Just release the elbows down. Bring your palms nearer to your head, your block. And just let the fingers relax. Maybe take them face up. Elbows relax. Allow the shoulders to round a little bit. So be careful when you come out of this. You may feel a little bit dizzy. You've been pressing your forehead into the earth for quite some time. So bring your palms either side of your head. Press yourself up and come up really, really slowly. And then just bring your knees in together and bring yourself all the way back. So I'm quite warm now, so I'm going to take this cardigan off. Just that one little posture has really made a difference to my warmth and my energy. So I'm feeling a little tingly in the fingers and the arms. My shoulders feel more relaxed. So from here, let's just tilt the chin to the chest. If this is a little bit painful for your knees or your hips, then just lift up and pop that block underneath. That will help you to rise up a little bit further and allow you to sink and relax. So chin to chest. And then draw your head up, open the eyes, and just bring your arms all the way out. And then look up. So just drawing some energy into the front body now, opening up the front ribs. Just letting the arms be heavy. And then come back to center. And just take your right arm over your body and just twist yourself to the left. Coming back to center, left arm over your right side. Using your right arm, just twist yourself to the right. Just to relieve any tension, let's just do some shoulder circles, maybe moving the hands. Just be fluid, just allow yourself to do what feels natural in your body right now. Is that moving from side to side? Is it moving the head from side to side? Start to really connect with what's feeling good in your body. For me, I'm getting a nice release in the neck. When I move my arms and I twist and move, I'm getting a nice release in the back. So from here, we're going to come into our butterfly pose. So I'll come forward on the mat and I'm going to bring my blanket now in front of me, and I'm going to bring the soles of my feet together. So bringing the soles of the feet together, interlace the fingers and pop those over the front of your feet. Let's just flap those butterfly wings. And then maybe rock from side to side. Maybe making sure that you lift each buttock off the mat as you're moving. Just bringing some energy into the hips now. And this is a nice position if you're suffering from pelvic cramps, pelvic pain. So what we're going to do, we're going to come over and we're going to be active in this pose. So bring your elbows, your arms on the outside of your shins, and then you're just going to come over. So keep the head straight, so you've got a nice length in the back of the neck. And then what I want you to do from here is tent the fingers in front of you and then walk them forward. So don't worry if you don't get very far. If this is too much for you, then you can always grab a block and put your hands on a block. Or you could even have 2 blocks. And what you can do with the blocks is you can pop your hands at the back of the block, and then you can start to push them away from you as your hips release. Take it to your edge, draw your shoulders back, press your fingers into the blocks, just like we did when we were in our child's pose. And then when you get to your edge, round your head, let your head drop completely and feel where the tension lies. Is it your hips? Is it your shoulders? Your middle back? Your neck? Is it your arms? So you're going to take 6 deep breaths here. So I don't want you to just dump down into this posture. I want you to be active. So I want you to be pressing your hands into those blocks, pushing yourself away, pressing the sides of your feet into the earth beneath you, allowing your knees to completely melt open. Let the knees be heavy. So inhale and exhale. 5 more. In your final inhale and exhale. Well done. Release your arms. Draw yourself up. We'll just come into that counter pose where we just take our palms behind, fingertips facing forward. And then just allow that clavicle area again to open up. Tilt the head back if it feels good for the neck. Try and keep your arms straight here. So again, we're pressing those fingers, those palms, those sides of the feet into the mat. So we're almost trying to lift our bottom off the earth, drop the head back and breathe. 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale the breath, coming all the way back through to center. Just bring your legs up. And then just let's do some windscreen wiper with the legs. Just one way and the other. Notice how the inner sides of your thighs, the outer thighs feel. Lifting the buttock off the ground as you come through. Just bringing some energy into those hips, into the legs. Be fluid. Maybe you want to stay at one side and maybe move the shoulder blades back and forth. Start to explore with your body what feels good. Well done. So next we're going to come into our cat-cow. So get yourself set up. You might want some padding for your knees. I'll come through onto the side. So your knees want to go under your hips, your wrists under your shoulders. Remember, extending those fingertips will start to activate the muscles in the arms, pressing all 10 fingers into the ground and the pads of the hands. Tuck the toes and press all 10 toes into the earth beneath you. And just let's stay in tabletop for a moment. So get that head nice and straight and flat. So you've got a nice long line. And if it feels good, draw the belly in and up. And just start to ignite that energy into the fingertips. So pressing them in, pressing the palms, pressing the toes. Start to bring some energy into the legs. Easing out tension in the toes if they're crammed in shoes all day. Want to give them that space to stretch and relax. On your next inhale, I want you to drop the belly, tilt the pelvis, push the booty up as you look up, drawing yourself up. Look up with your gaze. And on your exhale, we go from the base first. So drawing your booty in, your spine round slowly as you drop the head and really straighten those arms. And again, inhale, coming through, look up, and exhale, round the back, your cat. Inhale the breath coming through, and exhale, round for cat. So keep going with this breath, with this pace. So we're moving our energy through the spine, allowing the spine to uncoil and release any tension. Moving with breath. Releasing that inner serpent that we've all got, that's responsible for our movement. So now come back to center, and we're going to come into our cat and cow, and we're going to stay there. So we're going to come up into our cow, and we're going to stay there for 4 breaths. So pressing in, inhale, look up, breathing out, inhale, exhale. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. Round the spine, bring the head all the way down, drop the head. Allow the weight of the head now to help you build your cat. And we'll take 4 breaths here as you press your palms and your toes into the mat. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 1 more big deep breath in and a long breath out as you come all the way back to tabletop. Now we're just going to do some more cat-cows, but let's just have a little break and a relaxation of the wrists before we move into it. So coming back, just give the wrists a bit of love. What could be quite nice as well is if you come back forward and turn your palms around the other way and just come forward and back. That can release a lot of tension. If you do get a lot of pain in your wrists and you're finding you're doing practices that involve a lot of standing on your wrists, using your wrists, you can also come into fist bumps. So take a fist and come onto your fists rather than your actual weight of your hands, and this can really relieve that pressure. So just take a moment. We don't want to rush, we just want to be gentle and just move through our practice. We don't want our body to not want to be doing something. So we come back in to our cat-cow again, and we're just going to speed it up a little bit. So we'll do a few together, and then I'm going to let you just do them in your own time for what feels good for you today. So breathing in to cow, breathing out to cat, breathing in, breathing out. So continue with your breath. You're leading with your spine, so leading with the base of your spine. Maybe close the eyes. Maybe pick an area of the body that you want to send your attention to. If you're feeling it slightly stuck or feels a little bit icky, then maybe concentrate, send your intention, maybe your lower back, maybe your hips. A few more like this, and then we're going to have a lovely rest, I promise. So by now you should be building up quite a bit of heat, quite a bit of energy in your body, and you haven't even stood up. And trust me when I tell you that just these basic practices will set you up to get you through the day if you're in pain, if you have a headache, you're just feeling a bit off. Alright, let's come back down. Let's just all come into a child's pose. So separate the knees. Bring yourself down. Use your block if you need to. And just let the shoulders, maybe take your elbows as wide as your knees. Fingertips touching. And really let your front ribs sink down. See if you can get them to the ground. No worries if you can't. Maybe tomorrow. So just let your breath be steady and even now. There's no need to control it. Just take this moment to notice how you feel. And then slowly press your palms either side of your face to bring yourself up. Just bring your knees in. If you need that little bit of support again under your bottom, bring your block underneath so you're sitting on your block, not your feet. And let's just take a moment, eyes open or closed, whichever you prefer. Just take this time just to see if you feel energized, relaxed. Maybe a little bit spaced out, a little bit out of breath. All right. So from here, I want you to come onto your back. So keep your blocks and your blanket handy because you might need them. So once you come onto your back, I want you to just pop the feet down, hip width apart, and then walk them out wider than the mat and drop the knees in together. So this is called constructive rest pose. And sometimes if you have lower back pain or if you have period pain, sometimes coming into end of class Savasana is a little bit too much because you're lying so flat. So this is a good alternative. So if I direct you into Savasana and you think that's going to be too painful, then come into constructive rest, hands on your belly or away from you. Just gives you the space for your hips and for your back and your belly just to be at ease. So just take a moment to see how that feels. And then from here, walk the feet back in. And then what I want you to do is I want you to press your feet into the mat and lift your booty up off the floor. And then you're going to take that booty over to the left. So just bump your hips over to the left. And then you're going to drop your knees over to the right. And what that does is it gives your back is now in a nice straight line. Now this might be too much with your knees on this angle, so for a lesser stretch, move the knees further away from you. You might not be able to get both arms on the ground, so you might need some help. That's when your props come in handy. You can either pop them under your forearms, or if it's a little bit painful, under your upper arms. So either side will do. Take your right palm onto your left knee just for a little bit of stability. And then take your left arm away from you, again dependent on your range of motion and how it feels. Deeper stretch, then the arm goes higher up. Lesser, the arm goes further away. So take a moment, get yourself settled. And for today's practice, I want you to take your gaze over to the same side as your knees so that our neck is in line with our spine. And then just relax into it. So now that you've got your edge, I want to invite you to take it a little bit further. So if you've moved your legs away, try and bring them higher. You've moved your arm away, try and bring it higher up until you feel another edge. If it's too much, take it back. So let's do 3 breaths here. Breathing in and breathing out. And again, inhale and exhale. One more. So as we're coming into twists, we're really detoxifying the body now. Really rinsing out all them toxins. So just keep your breathing, enjoying this nice twist. And then slowly bring your head back to center first. Then bring your left leg up first. Plant the foot down on the ground. Bring your right foot to meet. And you'll feel like you're all in a bit of a mess. In a bit of a funny shape. Press your feet into the earth. Lift the hips. Bring yourself back into your center position. So we do the other side. So pressing the feet into the mat, lift the hips, drop the hips over to the right, and then drop the knees over to the left. Take a moment to get your edge, wherever that may be. Put your left hand on your right knee. Get your right arm where it feels comfortable, where you can sit and breathe. And then lift your head and turn it to the left. And then we'll breathe here, 3 nice, controlled breaths. Breathing in and breathing out. And then release your arm, bring your head back to center, right leg up, plant the foot, left leg to meet, bump your hips over to the middle, and then bring your knees into your chest and just give yourself a little hug, rocking backwards and forwards, side to side, just easing out any tension in the hips, in the lower back. And then from here we're going to come into Savasana. So you can either bring your legs out wider than the yoga mat and your arms to match, head facing up, palms facing up. Lift your head, tuck your chin, and then pop your head back down, and then close the eyes. Or you can come into that constructive rest pose that I showed you. Feet as wide as the yoga mat. Drop the knees in. And you can have your arms out, or on your tummy, give yourself a little bit of Reiki energy if you've got pain. Whatever feels comfortable for you. Relax. Let go. And enjoy the sensation of what this practice has given you. Let's just take a moment to revisit that intention you made, if you made one. How is that intention looking now? Whatever it might be. So melt, let go. You have nowhere else to be. You have nothing else to do. Relax in your Savasana. Plug yourself in. Recharge. Re-energize. I'll bring you back into the room in a few minutes. Start to wiggle the fingers. If you're lying in full Savasana, wiggle your toes. If you're in constructive rest, lift the heels, plant them back down, lift the toes, plant them back down. Just start to acknowledge to your brain that you need to come back into the room, back onto your mat. Then slowly bring your knees into your chest. Turn yourself over, any side, doesn't matter which. Just take a moment on your side to allow the blood to come back to your head, come back into your body, flowing through your body. And then using your top arm, press yourself all the way up. And we'll slowly come around. Just try and be slow as you come around into a seated posture. So as you come to your seated position, just take a moment, take your time, take your palms facing up so you can push out that intention that you made to the universe. Drop the chin slightly just to get length in the neck. We're going to do 3 big deep breaths. So we're going to breathe in through the nose. And we're going to breathe out through the mouth. Try and see if you can keep your eyes closed for this. But you're going to really, really lengthen up as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, you're really going to ground down into your buttocks and into your feet. So here we go. Breathing in. Shoulders back. Breathing out. Breathing in. As you're breathing out, really press that air out, allowing everything to melt down into the ground. One more, breathing in. And breathing out. So now just bring your palms to prayer, thumbs into your heart center. Drop your chin to your chest. Namaste. So thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. This is the first time in my new home where it's really rained a lot. Got a lot of windows, which is why Bonnie's been a little bit terrified, which is why she's wanting cuddles. Obviously, Heidi never hears anything and has slept through the whole practice. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. I hope you found this practice useful in helping you to just get into a better version of yourself. I'll see you on the mat next time. Namaste.